In the quiet town of Lumen, a 17-year-old named Mina scribbled ideas on the margins of her notebook. Her handwriting curled like question marks, and every page held a seed of a plan she believed could bloom into something bigger than her small bedroom window. Mina wanted to crack the code of YouTube, the way people wandered from video to video, clicking subscribe as if they were following a well-lit path through a curious forest. Her first mentor wasn't a person, but a chart pinned to her wall, a simple grid labeled views, watch time, CTR, and engagement. Each column was a river, and Mina was determined to learn its tributaries. She didn't rely on luck. She studied, experimented, and adjusted with the care of a gardener tending a delicate seed. On the kitchen table lay a checklist she'd drafted the night before. Morning light drifted across it, highlighting the neat bullets like dew on grass. Define a niche and audience. Craft value-filled content. Create magnetic hooks and thumbnails. Optimize metadata with honest SEO. Foster genuine engagement. Maintain a sustainable cadence. Promote beyond YouTube. Her plan wasn't flashy. It was patient and precise, like a captain plotting a voyage by stars only visible to those who believed you could steer toward them. Mina began with a single, small habit, a weekly video that answered one clear question. She chose a topic she knew well, how to edit videos on a shoestring budget. Not glamorous, but practical. She didn't aim to be loud, she aimed to be useful. The first video opened with a soft, friendly smile and a question in her title. Can you edit great videos with free tools? The hook, she decided, would be the promise of tangible results within 10 minutes. Here's a full setup you can replicate today. The editing process felt like stitching a quilt. Mina lined up her clips, trimmed away hesitation, and stitched in tips about lighting, audio, and pacing. Her voice carried a calm cadence, not a show's bravado, and that made the video feel trustworthy. She designed a thumbnail that was simple but striking, a bold, high-contrast image of her setup, with the title text in 2 lines, free tools and 10 minutes. The text was large enough to read on a phone, and the color palette echoed her channel's banner, cool blues with a splash of sunny yellow. When the video posted, Mina watched the numbers creep up in the analytics like seeds sprouting through soil. The watch time hovered around 6 minutes, which pleased her. It meant viewers stayed long enough to absorb the content. The comments section bloomed with tiny conversations, questions about specific tools, requests for tutorials, and one earnest note: "This helped me get started." It was a small victory, but it felt like discovering the first flower in a long season. Weeks turned into a gentle rhythm. Mina created a 3-video series, 1 tutorial, 1 behind-the-scenes look at her workflow, and 1 Q&A based on viewer questions. The series form mattered more than the topic because it gave viewers a reason to return. Each video retained a consistent hook, a bold promise in the first 5 to 10 seconds, followed by a quick roadmap of what would be covered. The thumbnails, too, began to share a visual language, rounded corners, a signature font, and a single pictorial cue that people could recognize at a glance. She learned to speak to her audience with empathy. If a viewer asked about a stumbling block, she replied with a video dedicated to that exact issue, even if it meant postponing a more glamorous topic. The community reaction wasn't immediate thunder, but it was steady rain, constant, nourishing, and invaluable for growth. Mina understood that subscribers weren't trophies to chase. They were neighbors in a neighborhood she was slowly building, one helpful video at a time. One autumn evening, a storm rattled the old window panes, and Mina decided to try something bolder: collaboration. She reached out to a creator who reviewed budget microphones, another who specialized in lighting on a budget, and a third who did short-form tech tips. The collabs were natural, not transactional. They filmed in a way that felt like friends sharing a table, each bringing a piece of the puzzle to the table. The result was a playlist of cross-pollinated ideas, best practices, mistakes to avoid, and a shared sense that generosity multiplies a channel's warmth more than flashy edits ever could. By the second season, Mina's discovery engine began to hum in earnest. She learned to write descriptions that invited people in without shouting at them. She added chapters to her videos, not as a gimmick, but as a map for viewers who wanted to jump to the exact part they cared about. Her titles evolved from clever phrases to precise promises. 10 budget tools that change how you shoot carried the value of a shopper's guide, not a teaser that wandered off into clickbait fields. Mina also understood the power of momentum. She scheduled content with a cadence she could sustain, even when life tugged at the corners of her days. A sustainable routine wasn't a script demanding perfection. It was a dependable rhythm that let viewers know, reliably, when to expect something new. Consistency proved itself a quiet engine of growth, and the community slowly began to thrive. When a milestone arrived, a modest 1,000 subscribers, the moment felt less like a curtain rising and more like a dawn after a long night.
Thank you so much to the patient watchers, the thoughtful commenters, and the collaborators who helped this channel grow. This is for you.
Years later, Mina stood in front of a larger camera, not as a lone beginner, but as a guide for others who stood where she had once stood.
She told the young viewers that getting more views and subscribers wasn't about chasing every new trend or chasing virality. It was about serving a community with consistent, trustworthy content and letting growth happen as a natural byproduct of that service.
In the end, Mina's journey wasn't about being seen by millions. It was about being found by the right people, the ones who found real value in her calm, practical approach, and who stayed because they trusted the path she laid out for them. And as the screen glowed with new comments, she realized something simple. When you lead with help, viewership and subscribers follow in kindness and time.
The rumor that Erica Kirk was married before Charlie Kirk. What's true and what's not? A widely circulated claim suggested that Erica Kirk had a previous husband named Derek Chelsvig before she married Charlie Kirk. This theory gained traction online, but credible investigation shows there is no public record or evidence to support it. What reliable sources reveal: no marriage license, divorce filing, or documentation exists linking Erica Kirk to Derek Chelsvig. Claims about secret past marriages, alleged children, or hidden identities stem from anonymous online posts and unverified testimonials, not verified data. Judges, fact-checkers, and independent investigations have found the theory to be unfounded and likely a product of social media rumor cycles rather than factual reporting. Bottom line, the ex-husband narrative appears to be a baseless conspiracy, not supported by any credible evidence. As of now, the only confirmed marriage for Erica Kirk is to late activist Charlie Kirk. Why this matters? Misinformation like this can damage reputations, stir unnecessary public scrutiny, and distract from real issues. It's a reminder how important it is to verify facts before sharing or commenting, especially when the stories involve personal histories and grief.